Richard Branson's Virgin Orbit has officially become a publicly listed company. The company aims to launch 6 missions this year with plans to expand further in 2023. Joining me live is CEO of Virgin Orbit, Dan Hart. Dan, welcome to the program. This is a very exciting step.
Oh, it's a terrific day for us. And it came in a terrific, the end of an incredible year. 2021 for us had us proving our disruptive technology in space flight, doing commercial operations, putting 19 satellites into space for NASA, for the commercial community, for national security community, and the international community. It's an exciting time to be in a growing space economy.
What does this public listing mean, Dan?
Excuse me, say again?
What does the public listing mean for the organisation?
Sure. Well, I mean, last year, as I mentioned, we established ourselves and went into commercial operations. Now it's a matter of scaling. I mean, the market has responded. We in the last 8-9 weeks announced about 7 additional contract agreements, upwards of 30 additional launches added to backlog. We now need to scale the business and move it forward into operations. And so, as you said, we'll have a launch. We're in final launch preparations for our first launch of the year, which will be in the next few days. And we have 6 more rockets in flow in the factory around the corner.
Sounds like you have big plans in place for 2022. Pardon the pun. It's taking off.
It is. And in addition to just ramping up, we'll be using the uniqueness of the system. We've brought a system which uses a 747 to fly the first leg of the way to space. A rocket like the one behind me here in Times Square would be clipped to the underside of the wing, and then the airplane does the work for the first leg of the way to space. It makes for a more economic way to get to space, a more environmentally friendly way to get to space, and it has unique capabilities. I mean, we can turn a runway anywhere in the world into a spaceport pretty much overnight, and we plan to do that this year in Cornwall in the UK.
One of Sidney Poitier's great lines, and we lost a great actor, of course, over the past couple of days, was, if your dreams don't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough. I'd imagine that you have a lot of people very keen to get on board and get into space.
Well, I mean, we're flying satellites. So our role is to really put up the communication infrastructure, the Earth observation infrastructure, new applications like quantum encryption keys coming from satellites in space. So it's really all about how do we use space to become a more efficient species, to better use our resources, to make sure our people, our infrastructure are safe and working properly.
But what about that whole idea of space tourism? It's something that excites people. It's something that's achievable. Where do you see that space?
Well, I mean, the emotion, the knowledge that comes from personally being in space, I think can't be understated. Clearly, there's a desire across humankind to want to experience it and be there. So, I think there's a great bright future there, and we're going to see lots and lots of development there.
Yeah,
and of course, our sister company, Virgin Galactic, is moving forward. Richard Branson was in space not long ago. I was cheering for him in New Mexico from the ground as he floated around in his flight.
It's very exciting, Dan, the whole concept. We wish you well, and it's at times like these. We've had a pretty ordinary couple of years, but aspiration and optimism and new things is what excites the whole world's population, I think. We'll catch up with you real soon.
Thank you. Great to be here.